What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Edge0626 bringing you another episode of the Edge0626 Q&A series. Today, gameplay in the background is a blast gameplay, aka TDM, on the map, what was it, the Carbonite Freezing Chambers or something from the Bespin DLC. I don't like this map, personally. It's too dark in the middle, like where the area I am now. Or is it that area? I don't know. There's an area of the map that's way too goddamn dark and hard to maneuver around. So, like, the hallways are okay. The hallways don't bug me as much, but it's the carbonite freezing areas. I think that's what they are. It's those areas that I can't stand being in because, like, this area right here, they're dark. It's really hard to see enemies sometimes. And it's really, really hard to maneuver around because you have no idea where the fuck you're going from that point. So today's the October edition of the monthly Q&A. So let's get right on it. I got a couple good questions here from a couple of my buddies, and my brother being one of them. So let me start with that. Now, if you guys don't know, I always tell you guys this beforehand. I always tell you like the commentary or two before the actual episode of the Q&A, which you're watching now. Like I said, you guys don't be afraid to ask questions. You know, ask me anything, music, sports, anything really, anything that's not stupid and related to politics, because I can't stand talking about it. You know, so don't be afraid in the future to ask questions. You know, I won't shut you down immediately. I mean, I just don't answer stupid questions. That's all I don't do in politics. So that's really the only limitation you guys have. So don't be afraid in the future, all right? I ain't a horrible person, trust me. but let's get right into this now. I have to open up something. I have to open it up on my phone because I'm a scrub. So first question comes from King Chris Live. He said, which is my brother. He asked, "What is your most anticipated game for these coming months?" Technically, by the time this video gets uploaded, one of my most anticipated games will already be released. WWE 2K17. I will have a video in the future, probably within the next month or two, month and a half, hopefully, of me talking about the plans for 2K17 as regards to EBCW. So you guys just stay tuned for that if you watch those videos and enjoy them. So that's a good question. The other one would be Battlefield 1, obviously, because, you know, I've recently have fallen in love with Battlefield because I just enjoy playing it now. I enjoy it a lot better than when I play COD now. I actually tried playing Black Ops 3 this past Saturday, and it was so laggy and horrible to play. I said fuck it and deleted that bullshit right off my system to make space for 2K17 and Battlefield 1. And hopefully, if whenever possible, maybe whenever the next GTA game comes out, or even GTA 5, who knows. But that's just a thought. I don't know, I'm thinking about it, not entirely sure. But in terms of like new games, that's what I'm looking forward to the most. Next question comes from Blurry X, who is actually someone I knew who was in a VOTech class. If you don't know what VOTech is, it's a vocational school where you just go learn a trade and stuff. He wasn't in the same class as me, but we took the same class. He was like the class after mine or the class before mine. I don't know. Stuff gets you have an AM class, you have a PM class. So whichever class he was in either the AM or PM. I don't quite frankly remember which one was which, but that's all history now. And I quite frankly couldn't stand being in that place after a year. But he says, how does it feel to be over 100 subs now? Fan-fucking-tastic. It's something I never would have thought I would have accomplished years ago. Like 5 years ago when I made this channel, who would have thought that I would have reached 100 subs? And I already had reached maybe 20 or so, just by not posting videos my first year and a half or so, even making the channel. So if I can do that, who knows what I can do making videos. But as far as I'm concerned, I'd say the next goal would be to hit 200 by 20. I'd say somewhere around the middle of 2017, maybe by June. We'll start from there. And that's a good question, though. I do appreciate that. And the final question comes from my buddy Iris and Jen. He asks, "What motivates you to make a YouTube video?" Just for the simple fact that I just enjoy it. It's a nice hobby to have after getting away from all the bullshit that in our regular daily lives. It's nice to have an alternate hobby to have. You know, you play video games and then you post some stuff about it on YouTube to see if people would enjoy it or not. And apparently some of you enjoy it, some of you may not, and I quite frankly don't care if you don't enjoy it, because it's like I said before, YouTube is not a job to me. It never was a job. And that alone motivates me, because I don't feel obligated to make videos to get money off of them, if that makes any sense whatsoever. I've said this before, you know, like people all day grind for gameplays and stuff. You know, sometimes I don't even have to try to get gameplays depending on the game I'm playing. I just play the game, and if something sticks out to me, I record it with my PS4. So it's pretty fun. You know, I've done that several times. You guys, all the live commentaries I have, yeah, that's the same thing. That's what I do all the time, and I record live stuff with the WWE 2K17 on occasion. You know, all that type of jazz. But that really motivates me, for the most part. You know, just the fact that I don't feel obligated to make money off of it. So it's just something I can do casually to get away from our hectic daily lives. I'm sure I'm not the only one that can speak from that point of view. Anyway, that's the Q&A today, guys. Be sure to ask me questions in the future, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Peace out.